Hey guys, let's get to it and talk about the big goings on coming up this weekend. First of all, we're going to start with our current temperatures. I want to just show you the difference between the Cumberland Plateau and the rest of our viewing area. If you're on the plateau, you still have ice, for crying out loud. 29 in Altamont. Meanwhile, sliding off the plateau, we're in the 30s and 40s. 39 Dayton. Most are still in the 40s. And those winds out of the north at 9 miles per hour making it feel even cooler. All of that cold air is going to spill in. Now that 29 in Altamont, that is basically Middle Tennessee kind of weather. So this is one reason they still have problems. It's tough to travel. Still icy roads in parts of Middle Tennessee that have not been treated. So they're trying to get to it as best they can. For us here in the Tennessee Valley, all that cold air will spill in. Looking at two big deals going on. We'll have the snow accumulation. That's not the biggest deal. It'll be a nice little event. We'll have some fun with it. But before you send the kids out to play in the snow tomorrow morning, do be aware we are looking at dangerous wind chills, dangerously low temperatures and wind chills. It's not going to be pleasant to be outside. You will have to have them buttoned up big time before you send them out, if you send them out. Looking at the impacts from winter weather, minor to marginal to moderate impacts, basically from the Blue Ridge Mountains all the way over into Cleveland, parts of Polk County. Meanwhile, more limited impacts the further west you go, where our amounts will be a little bit less. So what are those amounts? I'll call it about a dusting to a half an inch northeast Alabama, maybe the southern half of the Cumberland Plateau, and then we may see a little in the northern end of the plateau, higher amounts, maybe a half an inch to an inch. About an inch widespread throughout the Tennessee Valley, and some spots, especially in the northern parts of, say, Hamilton County up into Ray, Meigs, McMinn County, might see 2 to 3 inches there. And then moving up to the Blue Ridge Mountains, that's where we'll most likely see our heaviest amounts. That's where we could get 2 to 4 inches, isolated spots getting up to 5 inches, and even higher amounts than that heading up into the Smokies. So again, it's not going to be a huge, big time, shut the city down for a couple of days snow, but it is going to be something you'll wake up. It'll be interesting, and the streets will be hazardous on your Saturday morning on untreated surfaces, so be aware of that. Along with the snow, we've got that cold. Guys, we're going to see temperatures dropping all the way down to about 19 degrees for our low. Look at the wind chill. It'll be 5 degrees tomorrow morning, and that is in Chattanooga. Look at some of the other wind chill values tomorrow morning. For Chattanooga by 9 a.m., -1 in Dunlap, 0, 1. There's a 2, a 5 in Murphy, and that wind chill is going to stay low, single digits and low teens throughout the day, because the winds will be blowing at 15 to 25 miles per hour with wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. Look at the wind chills expected Sunday morning, -10 near Murphy, North Carolina. So let's go through it. You can see where we have some snow to our north. Might be seeing a few flurries back towards Shelbyville. A lot of that's being absorbed by the atmosphere. We will start to see that making it to the ground later this evening into tonight, particularly overnight. Notice as the low works its way to the east coast, we're going to see that snow beginning to fill in overnight into our Saturday morning. And then as that low works its way up the east coast, we'll see the snow slowly getting pulled away during the afternoon hours, though we still may see some light flurries as we head into our Saturday evening. And then clearing skies, but just cold and still fairly breezy throughout the day on Sunday. Storm alert weather day for Sunday, just because of the potential dangerous wind chills that we're going to see, particularly in the morning. So tonight, plunging temperatures. It will be windy, snow showers as well. 16 Athens, 19 in Chattanooga. Again, subtract 10 from these numbers, and that will be your wind chill tomorrow morning. That is dangerous stuff, guys. Tomorrow afternoon, it stays dangerous, with wind chills staying in the single digits and teens. In Chattanooga, we'll get up to 26. Again, those winds out of the northwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusts above 30 miles per hour at times through the day. Our high temperatures, low to mid-20s. Altamont not getting out of the teens tomorrow afternoon. So storm alert weather day for Saturday, because of the dangerous wind chills and the potential for some snow, creating some travel problems for you traveling out and about on Saturday. Not much of a melt at all through the day Sunday, 14 in the morning, 36 in the afternoon, dangerous wind chills, another storm alert weather day. Groundhog Day Monday, I bet you we get 6 more weeks of winter. How about you? Although we will warm up into the 50s Tuesday, Wednesday, a few rain showers Wednesday, and we'll be in the 40s and 50s next week. So next week, a little more mild with our temperatures and not as dramatic with our weather. But this weekend, it has got all the drama.